Across the Tri-Cities, you may not have to dodge so many construction barrels in Bay County next summer. Right now, it looks like they're only planning to replace the M13 bridge over Johnson's Creek and refurbish Salzburg Avenue next year. Just those two projects. There are other work projects planned for years following, including some more bridge work and reconstruction of I-75 in northern Bay County.
A local hospital gets a facelift, and it could mean a more comfortable stay for you. Mid-Michigan Medical Center now features 108 all-private rooms, new operating rooms, inpatient medical surgical rooms, and progressive and intensive care. Hospital officials say they needed more space for operating rooms and wanted to offer private rooms to all patients.
So we have the most advanced technology in the region, and now we have some phenomenal infrastructure to go with the great medical care that we already provide here.
The project was actually ahead of schedule and under budget when it wrapped up.
It's a classic Christmas this weekend at the Temple Theater in Saginaw. The Michigan Jazz Trail is getting ready for their big Christmas show. They'll be performing hits by Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, and Diana Krall, with performers from all over mid-Michigan.
We have incredible talent in this region, wonderful musicians, and my goal is to persevere and find venues for them to perform.
There are special deals on tickets for Sunday's show. You can get them through their website. We also have a link to that website in the hot links section of WNEM.com.
Now, with coverage you can count on, this is your WNEM TV5 First Warn 5 forecast.
Good evening. We had dry conditions in place across mid-Michigan all day long, plenty of sunshine, but those sunny skies mean very cold temperatures in the overnight as that relatively warm heat escapes from the atmosphere. Let's take a look at our First Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar at MBS, where all is dry right now, and it's going to stay dry in the overnight, but we will be tracking very cold temperatures. Let's take a look at our live cam right now in Saginaw. Currently 28 degrees there with winds out of the south at about 5 miles per hour, but clear skies are in that forecast, and you can see that out over Bay City right now, checking in at 28 degrees, and it is currently 26 in the Flint area. Now today we topped out a little bit below normal. We should be at around 36 degrees for a daytime high. Now many spots only saw highs in the low 30s, and right now many spots are checking in with those temperatures, if not in the upper 20s. The upper teens, 18 degrees of current temperature in Cairo. So certainly a very chilly night on the way. Those winds are out of the south, maybe a little bit southeasterly in between 3 and 8 miles per hour. And we will see those winds stay pretty quiet in the overnight, but just that little bit of wind does make it feel a little bit more chilly on the skin with those wind chill values right now in the low to mid 20s. For the most part, a few spots feeling like the upper teens. So here's a look at our First Warn 5 sky tracker. About 6 hours ago, that light batch of snow moving on through mid-Michigan. We had some accumulation around an inch, maybe 2 inches in some locally heavy areas, but dry conditions on tap for the rest of the evening. You can see that dry air back off to the west, but we are watching for our next system entering the area tomorrow evening into your Sunday, which could bring us some more wet weather. So let's take a look at your future cast. We'll start out in areas by tomorrow morning dealing with those temperatures in the low 20s. So certainly a cold night by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We will be seeing increasing cloud cover and that rain not too far back off to the west. It's not going to be till after lunchtime, 1 o'clock. We're going to start to see those scattered showers work their way through. Now temperatures at that time are going to be in the upper 30s. So that'll be mostly rain at that point, but as those temperatures dip below the freezing mark in the overnight, that's when we're going to start to see some mixing. Now this system that's going to be moving to the north and to the east, we are for the most part on the warm side of it, so a lot of folks dealing with the rain showers, but again, I certainly wouldn't rule out some mixing Saturday night into your Sunday as those temperatures drop to around the freezing mark. So that means Sunday morning, if you do have any travel plans, you're going to want to leave yourself a little bit of extra time and be a little bit more careful on the roadways. So here's a look at your CityCast for Hope, Sanford, Coleman. We're dropping down to 21 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, we'll see those highs in the upper 30s. Winds will be out of the south in between 5 and 15 miles per hour. We're watching for those rain showers in the afternoon, but those could be changing to a rain and snow mix later on in the evening for Bay City, Mount Forest, and Auburn. And tonight we're dropping down to 23 degrees. So certainly a chilly night on the way. And it looks like those temperatures will be in around the 40s actually through the weekend, but looks like the cooler air settling in for your Monday and Tuesday, and with that, any of that moisture that's left over will change completely to snow showers, but it looks like those snow showers will be widely scattered across mid-Michigan.
All right.
Good. Good deal. Thanks, Catherine.
All new tonight at 11. It's been a month since Michigan enforced stricter regulations on buying kegs of beer.
The idea was to curb underage drinking, but is it working? Well, tonight at 11, we hear from local businesses who say this law is actually killing them.
And have you been to a concert in the last 10 or more years? If so, Ticketmaster may owe you some cash. We'll explain all new at 11.
And one Christmas tradition could soon be a thing of the past. The family trek to the Christmas tree farm is about to be replaced by the click of a mouse. That's tonight at 11. Top stories in tomorrow's forecast, always in the first 10 minutes every night at 11.
And a video of the first beer in space goes viral, but is it just a marketing campaign? Find out why viewers are suspicious. Still ahead.